What's up guys, we're going to be going through the best player props on PrizePicks today. Now I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see we actually got 17 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong and got 17 right, which is a 90% win rate. Yes guys, you heard that right, 90% win rate. So we are on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get 17 picks right like me and a 90% win rate, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description. Once you join, you will have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $200 just yesterday, and another member who won $18 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description, so go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group. And I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. Alright, so let's get straight into the first pick. So we are going to start off with MLB, and when it comes to these picks guys, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So the first pick is none other than Emerson Hancock. This one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts and this one is for less. Now when we look at Emerson, we have seen that he has gone under in the most recent game against SD. Now they face off against KC, which should see him go on the under. Now there aren't a lot of games to actually go off since he has only played one as of recent, but I do believe this gives a lot of value for him when it comes to the lines not being adjusted correctly, which means there's a lot of value to actually go under here. So this is where we can definitely get a great pick out of it, and that's why I do like Emerson for this. So Emerson Hancock, 4 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a fantastic pick overall. Now getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about some other great MLB picks, and this is none other than Kyle Hendricks. Now Kyle Hendricks has been playing great as of recent, and this one is for 4 pitcher strikeouts. However, this one is for less. Now when we look at Kyle Hendricks, we see he's gone on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games. They also face off against CWS, which is a lineup for him to actually go on the under here, as CWS are pretty tough when it comes to that. Now on top of that, his average over the last 5 is 4, so all signs really do point towards him going on the under here. Now when it comes to matchups, I think they are super important. We saw in the last matchup against CWS, he was able to get 4 and was a push. However, now we do believe CWS is going to come out with some different strategies, and we may see him actually go on the under here. So Kyle Hendricks, 4 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now getting into the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Christian Javier. Now when it comes to Christian Javier or Javier, this one is none other than 5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one is for more. Now when we look at Javier or Javier, we'll just call him that for now, and his actual pitcher strikeouts over the last 5, we've seen he's gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. On top of this, one of them was a push, but they do face off against Miami in this matchup. Now his average over the last 5 is also 5.6, which is actually great. And on top of this, we do see with the matchup against Miami, it should be an easier one for someone like Christian to go on the over here. So all signs really do point towards him going on the over, no doubt about it. Christian should have himself a great game, and he should be able to bounce back after the last 2 games that he just had. So Christian Javier, 5 pitcher strikeouts for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than a great pitcher as well, and there's none other than Kikuchi, and this is for 6.5 pitcher strikeouts, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Yusei, we've seen he's gone on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. On top of that, we do see that he has actually got 5.8 as his average over the last 5, which is interesting. And on top of that, they do face off against Philly. So when it comes to all this, it does really look more like the under for this situation, and that's why we really do like the under here. Now when it comes to Yusei as well, I think against Philly, it may be a tougher matchup for him to actually go on the over, and that's why we like the under for it, and a lot of the bookies think so as well. So Yusei Kikuchi for 6.5 pitcher strikeouts for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now getting to the next one, we're actually going to head over into hitter fantasy score, because this one is another great one in this category, and that is none other than Ronald Acuna Jr. And this one is for 10.5 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now when we look at Ronald, you see he's gone on the the under in 3 out of the last 5 games as well. On top of this, when it comes to Acuna, he is facing off against the Yankees, and he did go under in that most recent game, August 15, so we do believe he may actually do it again. Now, when it comes to Ronald, I do believe we see an under in this situation due to the fact that he just recently came off the under against Yankees, but on top of that, his average over the last 5 is 10.2, which also shows another sign of him going on the under. So we could see the cold streak continue, and that's why we like the under for it. So Ronald Acuna Jr., 10.5 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is a fantastic pick. Now, getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about none other than Jose Altuve. Now, this one is a great pick as well, and this is Jose Altuve for 8 hitter fantasy score, and this one actually is for less. Now, when we look at Jose, we actually see he's gone on the under once out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see, but on top of that, they do face off against Miami. Now, in the most recent game, he was able to go over getting 20 against Miami, but we do believe that will change in this next matchup. We do think that, when it comes to Jose in this next matchup, we should see him have a less of a usage rate out there on the floor, and because of those reasons, we do like the under for it. So Jose Altuve for 8 hitter fantasy score for less, I think is an absolute steal. Now, heading over into Wnba, there's also some other great picks that you should definitely be aware of, and this is none other than Sabrina Ionescu. This one is for 18.5 points, or 16.5 points, sorry, and this one actually is for more. Now, when we look at Sabrina, we've seen she's gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. On top of this, the times that she has missed it, she's gotten very consistent at getting above double digits, which is great, and her average over the last 5 is 17.8. So all signs really do point towards her going on the over here. Now, they are facing off against LVA, which are a tough team. However, Sabrina, as you guys see in the most recent matchup against Aces, was able to get 31 points, and I think she will be able to do it once again. She shouldn't struggle too much to score, and because of those reasons, we do like the over for it. So Sabrina Ionescu, 16.5 points for more, I think is an absolute steal. Now, getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about none other than Csgo Wilson. And this is none other than 20.5 points, and this one actually is for over as well. Now, when we look at Asia, we've seen she's gone on the over in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting, but one of the games she only missed by 0.5. So she's very consistent at getting close to this line, and that's why we really do like this, and we really do like what is capable of it. Now, when it comes to this, they do face off against Liberty, who aren't really the strongest team out there. Yes, they are pretty average, but we do believe Wilson should be able to go on the over here. Liberty are really poor at defending the position or the forward position in that matter, and because of that, I definitely do like the over for this. Now, her average over the last 5 is also 23.6, so all signs really do point towards the over here, and that's why we really do like the over. So Csgo Wilson, 20.5 points for more, I think is an absolute great pick overall. So guys, if you want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be a link down below in the description, or you can also find that in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.